Final talk. Final talk. Final talk with Tavis. With Tavis.
Hey there, everybody. I'm with my nephew, and he is driving my car. How you like it? He's learning how to drive even better. He has his license, and I'm trying to help him out here. He's doing really good. I'm really proud of him. He has looks like 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. He's doing really good. We'll see how this goes. Man, we're driving down the highway. What's a song that has the word highway in it, Jaquan? Life is, what was it?
Highway.
Life is a highway. I wanna drive it. Yes, that's my nephew Jay. Look at him. He's driving wonderfully. Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis. And I'm Tavis. I want to start this video with a thank you to Dylan from Noble Records. A few weeks ago, I ordered a t-shirt from his company, and I got it a few days ago. Thank you, Dylan. I love it. I got your sticker as well. Great advertisement. When I get stickers, I put them on the back of my laptop. So this will be going on the back of my MacBook Pro. Just came back from a wonderful vacation with my parents, or to visit my parents for the 4th of July. I spent about 10 days there. And I was in the country. You know, my parents live deep in the country. Lots of trees. We went thrift shopping. My mama, let me tell you this. When I was maybe in early college years, my mama started thrift shopping. I don't know why she did it. She just started to thrift shop. Daddy would be at work and she'd be at home. And my mama didn't work. She stayed at home. She was a wonderful homemaker. And she took care of the house, cleaned it, took care of me and my sister. So when I went to college, she had more time on her hands, and she went to the thrift shops. So I'd come home, and I did not like that she was thrift shopping. So why are you buying all this stuff, this old stuff? Let me tell you something. And especially being a vinyl collector now, I love me some thrift shops. I love them. So when I go home now, I'm like, she's like, yeah. So me and her, and sometimes my dad, sometimes not, we'll go to the thrift shops. And I just have a ball just finding things. Not just records, but just anything that I feel is good for me. So again, I said we live, deep in the country. And you country. You country when you do this. Y'all. Okay, this is an old bottle from a tomato juice. It came from tomato juice. Tomato juice was in this. How can I start this? Let me calm down. Slow down, Tavis. Slow down. Okay, I came home. I'm trying to calm myself. I came home, and everybody was drinking from water bottles. And I love ice. I mentioned that in some previous videos. I love ice. And so when I went to get some ice, there was none in the fridge. There was none in the ice cube maker. There was none in a bowl that would hold the ice. And I said, Mama, what's going on here? Where's the ice? So what they were doing is that they would keep water bottles put about 1/4 of it filled with water, maybe a little bit more, maybe half. Close it up and put it in the freezer. And everybody has their own water bottle that's just ice. So then if they want something like some juice or soda or whatever, they fill it in the ice in the water bottle. So I'm like, I joined in. So when I came home, I did it. I found this old tomato juice bottle. It had that, I think it was called clamato juice. I filled it this way full of water, froze it up, and now I'm going to show you how we country folks do it. I don't know if you do it at home. My mama just started doing it. I don't know what's going on at home. My parents are changing. They being very few, what's the word? Frugal. They live in the frugal life. They going way back country. So this is just ice in an old bottle. And I'm pouring my soda in this bottle. I love orange soda. Hey, it all fits in there. Then I just ever so gently just do this. Or I don't have to do a darn thing. Just leave it like this and drink it when I want to. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me get started with this video. Y'all, I got some 45s and some 33s. These 45s, y'all, I got from the Salvation Army. I was really, really surprised. Let me show you. This is Fame from from Irene Cara. Back in, was that 1981? 1980. Y'all remember that? I mean, that was just a bomb. And I got this at the Salvation Army, and they were really dirty. And after I cleaned them up, awesome. And they sound great. They didn't have any sleeves with them, so I've just been keeping them like this. Awesome 45. Here is LTD. Y'all know the song Every Time I Turn Around, Back in Love Again, from 1977. LTD. Y'all don't know that, do you? Every time I turn around, back in love again. Jam. Good old jam. A great jam. Here is Frida Payne, Band of Gold. I have this on a 33, but I saw this on 45 and decided to get it. They're only 49 cents. So I'm like, what the heck? Oh, wow. Let me take a drink. I found this. I love me some Billy Joel. Don't go changing to try to please me. Oh, man, I had to get this 45. And y'all, it sounds really good. I mean, the records sound awesome after you clean them. Oh, man. Y'all remember Ike and Tina Turner? Proud Mary? I mean, it's so faded you can't see a darn thing. Can y'all see that? When did this come out? Man, this came out, it doesn't say the year, but it came out. I think I'll post it on this video. You'll see it. Ike and Tina Turner, Proud Mary. Then I got the Gap Band. Wow. Burn Rubber, Why You Wanna Hurt Me, from the Gap Band. This came out in 1980. Ooh-wee. good music. Now we're going to go to our 33s. I found this record, this double LP set, in this thrift store that me and my dad went to. The lady didn't even, I don't think she's really selling records that well. She just has a lot back there. No one goes back there. It was dark and stuff. And I went back there and I found George Benson, this double LP set that has the song On Broadway. Okay? It has a gatefold. I mean, that's deep. That's wonderful. This came out in 1978. The record is in, okay, this is like good. Well, maybe it's not even good. But the record is VG. It's not bad. It's playable on Warner Brothers Records. Yep. It's in good condition. It's in great condition. It's playable. There's not a lot of surface noise. So I was really proud of that. Never owned this before, so I'm glad to have it. I got this one from eBay. I had to get Isaac Hayes. Y'all, I just love this album from Isaac Hayes. This is the first Isaac Hayes album that I listened to as a boy. My aunt would play this, and she had the 8-track back then. And I would hate that it wouldn't get to the songs that I really liked. The one song I love on this album is the song called This Time I'll Be Sweeter. That was originally done by Angela Bofield. But I like this version better because Isaac Hayes raps on it. He talks and says, yo, baby, I miss you. I want you back. I love you. You know, he's trying to get his lady back because this time he'll be sweeter. And this, look at this cover. Look at that album artwork. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah, yeah. I mean, woo. Great, great album. It came out in 1980 on Polydor Records. Let's look at it. Lovely, lovely condition. Let me see. If Vinyl Douche is watching, just fantastic black vinyl. Fantastic, superb, lovely black vinyl. Yes, I watch y'all. I love my vinyl community. You all are great. I watch your videos and I'm getting to know the colloquialisms, the verbiage that you all use. It's cool. Now, okay, this is, I gotta take a drink. Hold on. I don't want this video to run long, but when I saw this at the Salvation Army for $1, okay, let's take a penny away, 99 cents. I was shocked. Oscar Peterson, the Oscar Peterson Trio, the how do you say that? Canadiana? The Canadian Suite. Anyway, whatever. This is one of those albums. Chris has the spins. You mentioned in a previous video, if there's a perfect album that you have that you can listen from front to back without skipping, you love it. It's just a perfect project. This is one. I'd never heard this before. This came out in 1964. Polygram Records. Actually, it's on Limelight. See that? Look at this. I mean, this is near mint. Just beautiful. I put this on my turntable, y'all. And every song is the bomb. And it features Oscar Peterson on piano, Ray Brown on bass, Ekman Thigpen on drums. Can't go wrong. If you don't have this, you need to get it. I love this record. I mean, Oscar Peterson is Oscar Peterson is my favorite jazz pianist. And I know that it's very subjective, but he was the first jazz pianist that I really got into because he was accompanying Ella Fitzgerald on an album of hers, and that's when I fell in love with his piano playing because he has some wonderful kick-ass piano solos. And I began to get more of his music and on CD, and just listen to him on YouTube. Just great YouTube videos of him playing. So he's become my favorite jazz pianist. And so when I found this for just $1, and the condition that it's in, I mean, even the cover itself is in mint condition. Just phenomenal album. Now, this was $1 too at the Salvation Army. Thelma Houston. Remember her, you all? Don't leave me this way, no. This lady, a phenomenal album, phenomenal single that came out in 1978. Sorry, 1976. Yeah, and this album is really good. I love every song on this as well. Thelma Houston, disco queen, one of the disco queens. This album here is by Denise Williams, which is This Is Niecy. It's produced by Maurice White from Earth, Wind & Fire. The song on here that's the bomb, or that really catapulted her further, was her song Free. I just want to be free, free, free. She's a songbird. This girl has a voice on her that's like no other lady. You know, when she goes, she gets those high notes and just does them in quick trills. I love that picture. Is that not phenomenal? And I got this from have you all do you have stores where you live called Savers? This was on for half off. It's normally $1 and got it for 50 cents. So yeah, Denise Williams, This Is Niecy. There's a song on here that's called Slip Away. And now I already have this album, The Emotions. I already have this record. But I saw this at the Salvation Army and had to get it again. Have you all done that? Have you already own a record, but you see it again at another store that's at a good price and you get another copy of it because you feel like it may not be placed in the greatest of hands? That's how I feel. I feel like I'll take care of it better than anyone else who buys it. So I already have this, but I got this again because I just wanted to have it another copy. So on this record, they do the song Slip Away, the same that's on this record. But their version is much better. And Maurice White from Earth, Wind & Fire, he produced this record too. he did a better job with this arrangement on here. These ladies. Every song, this is another album in which is completely perfect. Every song is great. Every song. The Best of My Love, A Feeling Is, A Long Way to Go, Key to My Heart, Loves What's Happening. You turn it over. How'd I Know That Love Would Slip Away, which is what Denise Williams has on her record. But their version's much better. Don't Ask My Neighbors. Don't ask my neighbors. Come to me. Blessed and Rejoice. Oh my God. Great, great, great album. Just awesome album. You know, I wanted to do just a little talking about artists who record songs, and they are established artists, and you find out later that the recording or the background vocals are not even from the artists themselves. I just found out there's a great film about the life of Bobby DeBarge, which is their brother. This is DeBarge. It's on TV1, or if you look on YouTube, you'll find it. The Life of Bobby DeBarge, or something like that. But Bobby DeBarge was the member of Switch. He did a song called There'll Never Be Another Love. One of the most beautiful, soulful introductions of a song ever to me. In my top 3, if not my favorite. Okay? But as the story goes along, you find out that Bobby and one of his older brothers, they bring DeBarge on to the scene. These wonderful people here. And they start recording albums with Motown. Okay? And as they catapulted to fame, they got not EL so much, but these wonderful 4 people really started to indulge into drugs, okay? Wow. I mean, that drug thing is something else. It's a Lucy, you know, Lucifer. Either it's a woman or a man, whatever you want to call it, Lucy or Lucifer, one of them. It gets to you, addiction. And so E.L. DeBarge, which is why his picture is bigger here, they're recording this album, which is, I believe it's the last album that they record together as a group. And one of my favorite songs of theirs is Who's Holding Donna Now? Well, I keep wondering who's holding Donna now. So all the while, I'm thinking that they're all singing that song. Not happening. Not true. Not so. The background vocals, you all, are coming from Mr. Mister. I didn't find that out until yesterday. Today is Sunday. When I found out, and I love Mr. Mister. You know, they did that song, Kyrie and Broken Wings. But before they were a band, for real, they were doing background vocal sessions for David Foster, Quincy Jones, Al Jarreau. And they really had these soulful voices. I think it's Richard Page and Steve, man, I forgot his last name. Great vocals. And so they did the background vocals for Who's Holding Donna Now. Never knew. So I was really shocked. And I began to say to myself, they would perform this song with the track. They would be lip syncing. How did they feel to be lip syncing a song that they did not even do background vocals for? Because they were probably strung out, or I heard that they did not know where the recording sessions were, so they didn't make it. And I think Bunny, she would be asked to come in and do some overlays. But most of these guys, other than EL, who did the leads, EL right there, these are the guys, they were like, we don't need you. We got some good background vocals and blah, blah, blah. And Bunny, we need that high soprano. She would come in. That's really something. How do they feel singing on like American Bandstand or Solid Gold, those shows back in the day, knowing that their vocals were not on the track, but they're lip syncing as if they are on the track? I would feel like dog doo-doo. But man, and it just, do you all know of any singers or artists that you have in your collection on vinyl or whatever, and they're not even singing on the track? I know that there's the song Someday We'll Be Together by Diana Ross and the Supremes. When I found out that it wasn't the Supremes singing on that song, it was just Diana doing the lead solo, and the other background vocals are for some other group, I was floored. And I got that information from Mary Wilson's tell-all book about the Supremes back in the day. And yet they're on the Ed Sullivan Show singing, "Someday we'll be together." And they're singing as if they are on the track. I would feel so bad. I wonder how they felt. Well, God bless the Barge. One of my favorite groups. I've been listening to them all week. At home with my parents, Spotify. Just because that show, that movie, The Life of Bobby DeBarge, man, that really got me. Really got me. You need to watch it. Well, you all, this is all I have for you. As always, it's a pleasure talking to you. I'm glad you're watching. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and click that button so that you can know when I'm going to have a video on for you. And I appreciate the vinyl community. I mean, I have so much fun watching y'all's videos. You know, sometimes I put some comments down there and wow, I learned so much. And I've got some records ordered just because I watched the VC talk about their records. And these records have really nothing to do with what I would normally like. But it's because you like them and you're on fire for what you like that I want to own it too. So go figure. I'm going to leave you with this wonderful quote that I always say. And as always, with music, be inspired and stay inspired.